Now we get, okay, I was a little ahead of myself, but now we get Dawn exploring the building. And it's just like this, like I said, I don't know what it is, a giant warehouse, but people live there because now we are introduced to this random woman who wanders the building with a ceramic doll who she calls Emily. First of all, I have a lot to say. All I want to say is this has to be, of all the films we've watched, Roger, this has to be the most, and I'm not saying I don't enjoy her character, but this has to be the single most pointless character we have ever seen in a film that we've watched.
Oh my God, Troy. My God.
She serves zero purpose. It makes zero sense in the context of the film just to have this like random crazy lady walking around with this ceramic doll. And she's like, "Oh, are you the new tenant? But where are you living, woman? This is a fucking garage. Where are you living? I want to know where are you living? And how come there's no other tenants walking around this apartment if it's an apartment complex? And you're pushing a baby carriage with a goddamn ceramic doll in it. Nobody thinks twice about it."
Well, I don't think it's really an apartment complex. I think this woman is obviously mentally unstable and is living. She's a homeless person living in the.
She named her doll Emily. It's her daughter.
Okay.
Roger.
Well, I got a few things, Troy. First of all, we've got to talk about who they call the cat lady, but she's only called the cat lady because there's audio of cats present. We never actually see any of these cats, and if they had real cats, I'm guessing this rat problem would not be a thing that the exterminator has to deal with to begin with. So first of all, that makes no sense. Okay, second of all, what the fucking hell? Who is this woman? What is her story? You cannot just introduce a broad like this with zero explanation and expect it to like sit well with I feel a majority of the audience. I don't know, maybe people love her. I don't get it. But like, it's one thing. Okay, first of all, she's crazy. And it just completely out of nowhere. Second of all, at least get the stylist team in there to make her look the part. The thing that makes it really difficult for me is, aside from being batshit crazy, this woman's got great brows. Her makeup is done to perfection. She's a very lovely looking woman.
Yeah,
her hair is. She's got a really nice, sensible haircut. Like, I don't know what you're trying to give me here. I don't know. It seems very uninspired, and it seems like they really just needed to shoehorn in another story arc to either give the story more like meat to it. I mean, because it's not that long of a movie. It's really not that long.
But it goes nowhere.
It goes absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Is I feel like they literally maybe came up with this character to just add some additional material, because yeah, it really, like, she serves no purpose to the plot other than to give Art another like wacky sequence coming up, what he does with her, you know. But her character is, not only is she like awkwardly fit into the story, but I think she actually, like, her presence there takes away from the overall story, because it's so absurd and so forced and so over the top. And not necessarily even her performance, just the idea of who she is. That fucking doll. Get that doll out of here. I'm sorry. Get it out of here.
Well, my thing is, and I love the fact that the one thing she wants to do with Tara is she wants them to do laundry together.
Where? Is there is this building also a laundry? Like, because it's many other things. There's a fire station inside somewhere.
Okay, but here's my thing. This film obviously wants to be a 80s throwback style slasher film. Are we in agreement there?
Oh yeah.
It's rooted in the 80s slasher, complete with the villain, everything, the setup, everything. And yeah, we are used to seeing like crazy characters come out of nowhere in 80s slasher flicks, like Friday the 13th with Ralph. And I mean, just name them. There's tons of them. Generally, though, those characters are given something to do that's related to the plot, either as a vehicle of warning, like, oh, hey, you know, you shouldn't be here. There is a crazy clown that has a habit of coming in this building and like killing people off, or being somehow connected to the killer as a relative or as a whatever.